What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of everything. It's going to be very trailer focused, but I am going to be dropping the boat in the water for a little bit. I don't know if I'm going to do a maiden voyage or if I'm just going to put it in the water just so I can get it off the trailer so I can do the trailer work that I need to do. I don't know, but as of right now, I'm about to do a walkthrough of everything that we have, everything that we need, everything that needs to be addressed in today's video. Just to get everything ready for the, I guess, maiden voyage. I might rip it out there if conditions are good, but we're gonna do a walkthrough, make a little list, and then we're gonna shoot over to Academy, Walmart, Home Depot, wherever we end up needing to go before we head to the boat ramp. So first off the rip, we gotta get rid of some eyesores, like this big rust stain right here. We're gonna get some rust remover. I'm gonna bring some really fine grit wet sandpaper just in case that rust remover doesn't help. I'll get it off and make it look good. I'll buff it out. The trailer jack is okay. I'm gonna need to secure that just a little bit better though. I think I have some C clamps, whatever, in the garage. I'll check in a second. This thing is crusty, dusty. I'm for sure gonna get a new winch and winch strap for sure today, but this might just get a sanding and a coat of paint. We'll see what we do with that. The trailer lights are functional, but I'm gonna need to zip tie the wires a little better, hide them just a little bit more. These fenders are gonna come off. I would leave them on, but the supports are rusted through. I'm considering actually removing both of these guideposts on the side and just spreading these out a little bit on each side. I'm gonna have to revamp the whole trailer because this obviously is way too beefy of a trailer. I mean, I don't know if I want to just keep it flat or if I want to get it like dialed in to where these side supports catch right here. We'll figure that out once we get the boat off the trailer, I suppose. Because I could move everything up and just leave it kind of as is, just for the most support. I don't know, but all I know for sure is that these are a couple feet too long. That is an eyesore. Although it is like helpful because the motor can't turn while I'm driving. So I mean, it is somewhat helpful. What else do we need to do? I need some drain plugs. There's 3 of them on this boat, one down in the bilge area and then one on each side. I'm gonna have to 5200 these holes. I was waiting until I bolted the motor on, so maybe I'll bring the bolts and the drill and everything. Or honestly, maybe I should just do that right now while I'm here still. I think I got my bag of bolts, bag of stainless. My expensive stainless bolts, whatever. Is this gonna be long enough? Not quite. That's why we got 2 options. These might be too thick though. I can get one in there. I can squeeze that through on the bottom. Yeah, that should be proper as well. Yeah, maybe I'll do that, and then I'll get some 5200 in there before we set sail on the journey today. I'm considering just 5200 these holes up here as well, but I'm also considering, like, because there's already holes and there's a hole here, I'm considering like, oh, there's holes all the way. I wonder why. I never even noticed that. But considering those are there, I was considering putting lights out here. But now, I mean, or lights, I don't know. Now I'm confused. Why are there holes? Is that on the other side as well? No, just that one side. So, I mean, never mind. I was gonna put some lights, whatever, but I might just 5200 all these holes, get that drying before I get to the ramp. I also still need to get those bracket things for the spike. I think they sell them at Academy. We definitely need to center this motor up too. It needs to come a little bit more to the right side. Honestly, I might not even have to drill a hole. That hole is ginormous. Never mind. All right. I wonder if we'll be able to just give it the old shoulder check. That was some genuine precision eyeballing that just went down right there. Right on the money. Now that we got it all lined up, I'm gonna drill some holes down here all the way through. I'm just gonna do one bolt on each side and then let these clamps do their thing. Just because there's a hole already up here that's a little too big, but I would have to drill it out even more to get a bolt through, and that would be a lot of 5200 I'd be putting my faith in. So I'm just gonna do the bolts on the bottom. That way it's just a little more solid. Got a fresh tube of the good stuff. Some people use 4200. Like more recently, it's a little less permanent, but I'd prefer this thing to not go anywhere. So at least for now, 52 it is. Okay, I went in and I 5200 all the holes. I haven't put the bolts through yet. I'm gonna 5200 the bolts while I put them through, and then there's gonna be a lot of 52 back there, let me tell you. But over here, I cleaned up all the areas and put up some masking tape just so I could build a wall on the outside of these holes. And then I'm gonna come through on the other side, 52. That way it'll look nice and clean. I mean, at least as clean as the old real cranky can look. You know what I mean? She's coming along though. She's coming along, stay tuned. We're almost there, we're almost there. Pretty much wrapped on the 5200. Got our bolts in and just a heaping amount of the 52 ski over here as well, all through these holes. Looking good down in the grooves, to be honest. So we can go ahead and take this off. Yup. 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 All right, this one's the bigger deal down on this side. All right. Oh, get to cruise through here with a little more 52, but everything else looks good, so I'll take that as a win for now. There she blows. Oh, got her on the old DeWalt. All right, give me just a second. Got everything buttoned up. I don't know if you've ever used 5200 while you were waiting for like an important phone call and your phone is in your pocket. But that happened to me. I got the phone call and I had to walk in here. Dude, I had like 5200 on my feet. Walked all over some spare EVA foam back there. Got it all over my shorts. Got it everywhere. All over my hands, all over my phone, all over my camera. So yeah, that sucks. Got a call from the cardiologist. Couldn't avoid the phone call or wait a couple minutes and call back when my hands were clean. So we got it done. And that is what it is. But all the 5200 is complete. Like I had a friend tell me that if you spray 52 with some water, that it creates like a barrier around, and like so you don't have to wait the full 2-4. but I've never tried it, so I didn't want to recommend it to anybody. So I'm gonna give it the old-fashioned try. I don't want to get it too wet. Worst case scenario, we gotta buy some more 52. But this way I'll at least be able to tell you what's up through experience. Just because we're probably gonna be in the water like soon. But yeah, we'll see. Pretty much have all the tools that I could need for this job in the truck ready to go. Earlier I called these C clamps. Dude, I don't know, it's hot out here. These are U-bolts. But I got some spare U-bolts just in case I can fit them around this thing. I haven't even tried it yet, but that'd obviously be way better than this system going on down here. But all right, we are ready to set sail, I guess, to Academy first, and then Walmart, and then, dude, I don't know. We're going on a journey today, boys. I'm glad I went back and checked my list. Your boy forgot the most important thing. Cobwebs and all. But yeah, forgot the gas tank. Can you tell I use this vice grip with 5200 quite often? Closing up shop. Figure while I got the old spray bottle out. Can't get the old heart monitor too wet, but boy, that feels good. I need a mister out here. As soon as I get me a shop, boy, it's Florida heat. Need fans, misters, everything. Need a cold plunge. Plot twist, I forgot Harbor Freight existed for a second. So we're gonna go in here and look for the winch, and we're gonna get the strap, like the OG Harbor Freight black strap. I don't know why they don't sell just a single black heavy duty strap anywhere else, but I need a strap to kind of rest over the boat so we don't lose that thing. I've gotten this strap many a time, so I know where I'm going. Harbor Freight did not have a good trailer winch in stock, so we're here at Walmart now. I'm only hoping to try and like eliminate one of these stores that I have to go to by surprisingly getting the thing that I need at another store at one of these stores. So if I can find everything I need here and not have to go to Academy, that would be sick, because I'm trying to get on the water and get to work. I actually am having a pretty rough day with my heart today. I don't know if it's the heat or dehydration or if I ate the wrong thing this morning or what, but people in the comments have been saying to smack a body armor because they have less sodium. I feel like I might actually need some more sodium right now, but I'm gonna try this as opposed to my half Powerade Zero. My heart failure specialist at Mayo Clinic is the one who told me Powerade Zero, and specifically to drink half of it. But we're gonna see what's up with the body armor, see if it can bring me back to life for the rest of the day. They actually do have everything that I need. A good trailer winch. These pole light storage clips is what I use for that spike, the moonlighter. And then I got some dock line, rust remover, and then I got some drain plugs in my hand down there. Just stopped to get my daily pub sub, my veggie sub on whole wheat bread, whatever, dude. The sub sucks from the beginning. But I've been getting a bunch of lip from the people making the sub. Like, it just gets worse and worse. I get this sub every day now for lunch, and it's like every single day somebody says something worse and more annoying. Like, please just make the sub, man. I know it sounds weird. I get all the veggies on it and the lettuce and the tomato, and I get it toasted at the end, but it's just because I want it all to taste better, more flavor. Heat it up and make it taste better, dude. I don't know, but regardless, it doesn't matter how I make my sandwich. The thing that sucks is that I can't, like, this dude called me a psychopath. He just kept sitting there and being like, hey everybody, this guy's a psychopath. Look what he's making me do. He's making me toast the lettuce. And I was just like, brother, dude, relax, man. Like, come on. Okay, I ate my sub and it was fantastic. But I was just sitting here and thinking that a lot of people that watch these videos aren't from around here and they don't know what a pub sub is. It's basically this grocery store called Publix, and they have a deli in there and they sell subs. And don't let anybody fool you, the subs are like pretty good. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's really nothing special about the sub. It's just a pretty good sub, I guess. But everybody over here in Florida has a bit of a pub sub in their DNA. So some people get super defensive about it, but I say it for what it is, man. It's just a pretty good sub that'll hit the spot on a nice beach day. Just made it to the boat ramp. If you know how hectic it gets on a Saturday, Sunday at this particular boat ramp, I'm sure you can appreciate how desolate it is right now. It's almost relaxing. It's almost like unreal. Oh, she got fat on us. Ah. I completely forgot to get gas also. So that's that. To be honest, I don't know if I'm gonna whip it around today. Honestly, I might just do the trailer work. First thing I need to do though is get some plugs in. I like to put these plugs on the inside. That way if I ever have to bail out water, I can just hop up on plane and rip out the plugs. It comes in handy a lot. And then the plug, like the main plug down here in the bilge area, I put on the outside. There you go. She's in there. What else do I need to do? Got some rust stain remover. Might wait for that. I got some white duct tape, some extra strength, or what is this? Max strength. That I'm just gonna kind of put over my new 5200, just cause like a why not. I was kind of joking with the duct tape, but kind of looks better. Honestly, you can't even tell that it's there, really. Shoot ya, buddy. All right, let's get a dock line on here. Dock line's on and ready to go. I think we're ready to put this puppy in the water. Dude, shoot, I think I'm just gonna go get some gas. While it's still hooked up and everything, make it easy on myself. That'll give me a chance to spray some of this eco-friendly rust remover. And it'll probably be all off by the time I get to and from the gas station. Huge eyesores that hopefully just dissolve before our eyes. But I mean, that ain't nothing. It just wet sand and buff out, you know what I'm saying? In due time, I'll get it done. Where else? Oh, down here for sure. Just kind of spray it on there, dude. It's no big deal. No big deal. Let it bake in the sun a little bit. That stuff is strong smelling. When I get to the gas station, I'll hit it with a rag or something. Maybe a little back here. Having a field day with the rust stain remover. I bet by the time we get to the gas station, you won't even be able to tell there was any rust. That'll work. Only the finest Shell Nitro. No ethanol free around these parts. I mean, there is. A little further down the street, there's a gay gas station with some ethanol free, but it is what it is. 20 bones deep. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. All right, back to the boat ramp. Dude, that's literally me on my Hovsco HOV GTRS, and it could be you too. Code Skiff. That's where she's gonna live for a little bit. Oh yeah, she's building pressure, nice. I guess this is where this is gonna live for a little bit, and we're gonna put her in the water. I got the motor tilted all the way up That way, if I choose to not run the motor, I won't have to rinse it out later. I can just spray it down. I just got in the truck ready to go, and I forgot the most important thing is figuring out the layout of how we're gonna do this. Honestly, I think the best thing to do would be to get rid of these, cut, oh, I don't know, because I can only go out so far on both sides. I mean, dude, that should be good, actually. Send them out all the way on both sides and just get rid of these two side posts. Yeah. Oh, also cut them down for sure. Just cut them flush back here, I guess. I mean, this trailer's overkill, but this is definitely over. This gotta go. This extra, this gotta go. All right, that's what we're gonna do. Get rid of these, spread those out. You know the deal. Boat is in the water, trailer's out here. Dude, I'm actually surprised. Trailer's looking good. Trailer's looking really good, actually. It's just crazy. I wish I could chop these down about halfway, but I can save that for another day. I am going to cut right here and right here. Reason I have to cut up here is just because to be able to get it further over to the side. But dude, everything looks solid. Price tag still on these joints. Alrighty, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to like razor blade the carpet right here, fold it back, and then cut right here. That way I can fold the carpet over and then staple it back in place. Dude, I'm actually wrong. I'm not gonna be able to move any of this today because it's just drilled through. Man, oh man, I don't have my drill to drill any holes over here, so I'm just gonna have to cut them down and just make it look good for today. I can take these off for sure and then just make everything else look good. It's gonna be skinny, but I mean, it's gonna work, you know. And then whenever I get home, I can jack the boat up, drill some holes, and move these to the sides at the garage. But now I'm looking, I definitely don't need this trailer for this boat. This will do the job. I just took this pocket knife and cut it and rolled it back. That way I can cut right here and then fold it over. Easy enough. Just not cut like I thought it would. I might have to give the old 1-2, see what happens. I don't want to bust out the bolt. Man, I guess I'll just keep giving it some time. Squirrely little cut. See what I'm saying? Like nothing ever happened. Rinse and repeat. This is already miles and miles and miles better. Now I just gotta take these off. Just some lag bolts through, okay. So, and then this bolt and nut, easy enough. Thank the heavens, nothing is seized up as of yet. Dude. Alrighty. How is this on? Oh, dang, okay. Oh, it looks like it's just... It just looks like there's wood screws holding this in place. That's interesting. Also, I didn't even touch this. That just came out like that. Nothing. All right, on to the next. One's just finger tight. Wowzers. Dude, I'm not mad at all. Going to work on a trailer and nuts and bolts are finger tight. Like, I'm not complaining. I laughed just because it's funny. But this is like best case scenario working on trailers in Florida. I'm going to address the 15 wood screws in a minute. They're like long deck screws, so it actually is on there pretty solid. But for right now, I'm just going to, I guess, take off the fender. Brother, not only was everything just finger tight, but I also used vice grips and a 14 mil for every single bolt that I've taken off so far. That is a dream. Something I'm considering is unbolting here and like moving this way. It'd be a V shape for right now, but that would just mean whenever I get home, I only have to jack up the front and fix the front. I don't know what you guys think about that. I'm thinking on the fly right now. Obviously, I don't know if these holes would line up directly with this hole. There's only one bolt up there, so I could easily spin this. Honestly, let me try it. This is what I got as of right now, all bolted down. It's definitely gonna be more stable back here, which is a plus because it definitely was too narrow to drive home like that. I mean, that's not even true because I drove here like that, but it had the guide rails, and now I'm gonna take the guide rails off, and then it wouldn't be the safest to have it super narrow like that, I guess. But yeah, going to, I guess that's how we're gonna go home. I still gotta figure out how to get these off because I do not have that square bit and I don't have my drill. So, man, these might have to stay on there for tonight. And it just look super ugly, I guess. This is a completely different story though. It doesn't even lock down. I don't even see like the locking mechanism. Ugh. But yeah, when I got to the ramp and I started letting it down, I was like, whoa, buddy. Not even locked in. It was just sitting there basically. Hopefully this bad mamma jamma comes off easily. We'll see. Just given what this looked like, I thought for sure it wasn't going to be finger tight, but dude, a dream. Let me try the other one. Dude, finger tight. Get out of there. Wow, dude, that was the easiest trailer stuff I've ever done. Wow. I'll take an angle grinder to this some other time, but for right now, she's gonna get a heavy coat of ultra matte. Just while nobody's around. This is not a forever fix. This simply is just to make it look a little better. Not even fully better, just a little bit better. It just looks rusty and crusty. And we don't do that around here, brother. So she's gonna get the landlord special. Ugh, super flaky down there. I'm gonna get a whole new unit to just replace this, honestly, because that's super thin down there, and that is what holds down your boat. So don't want to take chances there. Alrighty, Captain. Out with the old, in with the new. She's gonna sit right there and she's gonna do a great job. Line her up. Ugh. She doesn't look super good right now, but trust the vision, she's gonna get there. I just gotta take these guideposts off whenever I get back home. But we're coming along, We're almost there. I'm gonna take this jack off now because I actually do have these proper U-bolts that actually are the right size, which is mind-blowing, but I'm gonna jump into that now. Got her all buttoned up. Those U-bolts actually were the perfect like length this way, but they didn't line up with any of the holes. But these were just finger tight as well, so I just tightened them up, and I think we'll be all right for a while. I don't think we need the U-bolts. Also, I think I'm gonna keep the fenders. They just obviously were rusted through on one side, on each side, so I'm just gonna have to fix that, paint them up, and then get them back on there. So we still got some homework to do, but I figure now not a bad time to hop on the water. Kind of a glass off out there, so I think we'll have a good time. This is my first time seeing the trailer with the boat not on it. So I mean, sometimes the best thing you can do is just get familiar with the things that you have. You know what I'm saying? Like, I would have never known that half these bolts were hand tight unless I touched them. So there she is out there in all her glory. All that in a bag of chips. Let's see, I haven't even started it personally. I started it the day I picked it up, but other than that, I haven't even touched it. I touched the motor at least. If you remember me saying in that first video that the kill switch has a problem, so it'll start just fine, it's just hard to turn off. I mean, that is still very prevalent because I haven't touched the motor at all. But the motor not turning off is the least of our worries today. Might just cruise around here, putt around, get familiar with the old rig. Zero water in old Bessie, so we're looking good. Oh yeah, a lot of the rust on the floor just vanished. Now I just got to get some over here. I wonder what the bottom of the boat looks like. But dude, this thing is a unit. A unit, dude. I'm so happy about it. I just tilted her down. Haven't even tried to start her yet. I just reconnected the battery, giving her a prime. But dude, what a setup. Dude, I'm so stoked with this setup. 5200 all dry. Dude, Florida Heat did a number on that 52. I didn't even need that duct tape for sure. Dude, let's see. Make sure she's in neutral. Oh, dude, not another one of those. Okay. Reverse, neutral, forward. All right. I guess here goes nothing. What do we do? Just press the little button. All right, that's promising. Maybe another prime ski. Christ. Dude, what a flop. Well, he was right. She doesn't die. Off the rip, whenever she was in gear, that is the issue for sure. What a flop though, dude. See how you have to give it some gas and then it'll go back into neutral? That's the problem. See how she'll go into forward right here, but not back into neutral. Give it a little turn right here, hop back into neutral. Dude, that sucks. She was in gear for sure. Flew into the front, whatever. Luckily we were still tied, but dude, she was ready to run off. But yeah, if you ever have a problem with like turning your motor off, just cover the intake back there and she'll die. Dude, kind of cringy, but that's part of the game, brother. Everybody over here eating dinner, got a little show. For sure crashed into the dock, but it is what it is. You got to stay composed around here, otherwise it just gets worse. All right, well, back to the drawing board. We just got a linkage issue. It's not like the end of the world by any means. All right, well, I mean, at least she runs, brother. Could be worse. She was pumping water good, but now we just got to fix the linkage. No big deal. I'll get her back out of the water and then we'll talk about it. Should have stayed true to my word. Honestly, I wasn't going to go out on the maiden voyage today, but it's just so nice outside that I was like, we might as well rip around. But I mean, if it didn't happen today, it would have happened tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So I'll get it out, adjust that linkage. Dude, this particular like model motor, 2004 Yami 4-stroke, brother, I've had linkage issues with every single 2004 that I've ever had. So, rip. Silly looking trailer. It is what it is. Dude, today's just kind of a flop. But, whatever. Live and learn. For some reason, because the bunks are so high, like the little eyelet is up here rather than below. But, it is what it is. Let's see what this new winch can do. I guess I'm wrong about everything today. It did line up underneath. I could have sworn that it was up top. But I mean, there she blows. Winch works. We got a big old HHH putting in over there. The cool thing is that it has a tower on it, or at least it has second controls up top. Dude, that's sweet. Alrighty, dude, let me assess the damage, see if there even is any damage. I don't know. Ooh, maybe right here. I don't know, man. She was already kind of crusty beforehand. But I mean, any day that you can essentially crash your boat and have no consequences, that's a good day, brother. That is a good day. She's on there, man. I might have to rewatch the video. I could have sworn that that winch was going over at the beginning. Dude, we might cruise over here and watch this HHH put in. Whoa. Alrighty, brother. I love watching big boats get in the water. That boat is so sick. You rarely see like giants get put in the water over here. So every time it happens, I definitely stop and pay attention. Last thing we got to do is strap up. Oh, I forgot about that rust spot up here. 0. Looks like it started eating some gel coat though. Interesting. Very interesting. Dude, I was so hopeful off the first rip whenever I like pressed the button and she fired up and then died. I was very hopeful. I mean, it seems like we got a good running motor. We just got 2 issues. 1, the linkage. 2, she doesn't die, which is a good problem to have if she wasn't in forward gear at idle. Weirdly, my strap wasn't long enough to lock onto the bottom of the C channel, so I had to do the top on both sides. So I mean, luckily we're not going too far. Also, luckily I got the guidepost still on, because if this pops off and this goes swinging, it'll be able to hit the guidepost. Dude, interesting day. Interesting day. I don't even feel like we did anything productive other than the 5200. But at the same time, if I end up taking this motor off because I don't want to deal with it, then it wouldn't be productive. Because seriously, I might sell the 2.5. Good healthy motor, just got a couple of quirks to it that I don't know if I want to deal with. I might, because I got it for such a good deal, I might sell the motor and get like a Mercury 40 or something. Who knows, man? Or I might fix it. The night is young. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Neutral, forward, locks in, but whenever you try to go, oh, neutral again. Dude, this is one of those weird motors. Reverse, that like when it's under load. Whatever, man. Whatever, dude, I'll figure it out. Something. It looks a little cooler. I mean, I don't know. It looks janky. It looks better without these super long things sticking out the back. So, I mean, that's a plus, at least. We do have a fishing unit. We have a fishing machine. There's just some silly stuff going on, brothers. But I'll address all of these little things in the next video. Whether I fix the motor or get a new motor, the next video will be the Maiden voyage. So hopefully you stick around for that. Shame, man, we put 20 bucks of 93 nitro in there. What a waste of a day. But we got the trailer stuff done that we needed to get done. The winch is on there, everything's tightened up. At this point, dude, I don't even know if I'm gonna take those side guideposts off. I mean, they're not hurting nobody. Might switch over to some black carpeting. But dude, we had a good day working on boats, whatever, turning wrenches, getting our hands dirty in some 5200. I'm glad I got to hang out with you guys again. This is part 3 of what I hope is a part, like a 4-part series, where part 4 is the Maiden voyage. That's what I'm hoping for, at least. We'll see though, we'll see. You guys got to see me crash my boat today nonetheless, so alrighty, I'm gonna kill the video there, go home, hang out with the wife and the baby. That's what life's all about. So yeah, appreciate you guys for tuning in, man. If you made it to this point of the video, you're an absolute legend for sure, because things got a little dicey, things got a little squirrely, but what do you expect at this point? Ooh, it feels good in there with that AC. This Florida heat is no joke. One last look at the layout, because that's basically the only good thing we got going for us today is the layout of the old skiffer. She's sweet, man. She's sweet. I got a soft spot for her. I don't know if I got a soft spot for that 2.5 though. Alrighty guys, appreciate you for tuning in, and I will hopefully see you in the next one. Until then, happy Monday, and love you guys. Look forward to talking to you guys in the comments. It's okay to roast me about crashing the boat. It happens, man. I come to this boat ramp all the time, and I don't think I've ever crashed. So check that one off the list. Love you guys. See you tomorrow. Peace. On a super positive note, we got to see some pretty sweet boats today. Not a bad Monday. Love you guys. Peace.